non-Jewish person here. I really hope that there is at least one more non-Jewish person yet. So even though I'm here today representing End Jew Hatred as a civil rights movement for the Jewish people, I probably would be also here without the movement because that's what I believe in. I'm a non-Jewish person who stands up against End Jew Hatred. And I came with a little short speech from a personal experience. While I was attending my master's program in Jewish studies, I was the only non-Jewish person around. And I remember a class when we went in depth about how the Holocaust actually could happen. And that class changed me forever. Not because I learned anything new about the past in that regard, but because I learned that half of my Jewish classmates today can imagine a second Holocaust. Because I learned that 3 out of 10 of my Orthodox classmates had a non-Jewish person's name and address who would hide their children should there be another Shoah. I sat there in 2020 in the middle of a campus in America, a country that symbolized freedom for me. A country that officially is never blamed for the passivity during the Shoah, and as such I assumed that nobody could imagine a situation where Jews are afraid. I was wrong. But somehow it seems that nobody with power, let that be legal or jurisdictional or police power, cares about the fear that the Jewish community feels behind the doors. And it doesn't make them, a Jewish community, a victim, it makes them human. Jews are a minority group that has been persecuted for thousands of years. And somewhat engraved in them there is this generational trauma that we always need to look behind your shoulders. Today in New York, both the city and as a state, Jews are not safe. If you read the news just a couple of days ago, a pregnant woman was attacked in Brooklyn simply for being a Jew. And this is not a random case. Jews are targeted all over the state and America. And I cannot fathom understanding how nobody sees that, or if we see why nothing is happening. I really try to have the predisposition that people are not acting evil on purpose. But when something is repeatedly happening and we don't do anything, then something is inherently wrong in our system. The silence throughout New York and America is alarming. Because silence for me today means that you are normalizing anti-Semitism and you are accepting anti-Semitism. And this is not the America that I was fighting so much to live in. And I really hope that you feel the same way, because if you do, then change is possible. It is up to you, me, and us to ensure that there's never gonna be another Kristallnacht, that there's never gonna be a path towards a second Holocaust, because that path was paved by silence and ignorance. So thank you all for coming out.